Now let's move on to some more aspects of college financing. Now,
Okay.
we've mentioned loans.
Yes.
Now, have there been an increase in loans? Well, clearly there's been an increase in loans as opposed to grants, but why that increase?
The increase in loans is proportionate with the higher cost of education. Now, grants haven't gone up as steadily as the loan assistance, but due to poor planning and a lack of savings before entering college, people tend to borrow more because they're less prepared.
Well, if that is an indication of why we should start saving for college, I'm not quite sure what is.
Exactly.
Now let's shift gears and talk about work-study program.
Okay.
What is the work-study program and how can it impact a student?
It is a great program. It offers employment for the student, and it's a convenient form of employment. It's a federally funded job program on campus, and jobs can range anywhere from working in the library to the computer center. Let me give you an example, okay? Say you've got a student who goes to class at 8 in the morning and then may have a 3 to 4 hour break or layover in between classes. So they can go to their job site, put in 3 or 4 hours, and then go back to class. A byproduct of this experience is that they become friends with their supervisor who is associated with the university, and that's a very positive experience for the student.
It's a terrific opportunity to be involved.
Yes.
Now, HOPE credits, lifetime learning credits, how do these factor in?
Well, education credits come in different forms. For example, tuition and fee deduction, HOPE credits, lifelong learning credits, and a few others which are defined by the Department of Education and allowed by the IRS. Now, these are relatively new credits that are tax benefits for education. Even though these may not be realized immediately, they could have a big impact on the parents and or the student's tax return by lowering the income tax that you pay, thereby becoming a savings to you.
So, loans, credits, and work study are all considerations when it comes to the financial relief from the burdens of college expenses.
Yes.
Well, Barbara,
Yes.
thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
You've been a wealth of
I
information.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, before we move on, let's take a brief moment to summarize some of Barbara's main points. The most common pitfall parents encounter is not planning for college expenses, and it's never too early to start the planning process. The sooner you start this process, the better. And there are generally 3 ways to pay for college: savings, financial aid, and discretionary income. And sources of financial aid include scholarships, grants, loans, and work-study programs. Now, we've stated that the cost of college has gone up faster than the rate of inflation. But what does that really mean? Let's take a look at this special report for an even closer look at what it costs to go to college.